Welcome back to Film Study and All-American Universe podcast with Lexi. I'm Lexi. We're about to get into me and Kaya's thoughts, predictions for episode 515, United in Grief. It's kind of crazy that we're already, we got 5-6 more episodes of the season and then it's over. But as always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, just appreciate all your thoughts and support the podcast if you want. Here it is. United in Grief. Today is the day Spencer comes face to face with his grief, and those he loves are collateral damage as he spirals into a person almost unrecognizable. Jordan tries to step up as a leader, but I'm sorry, I had to interrupt myself because I now hear myself from your point of view.
Of what?
No, the way I just popped on the proper voice, the come through actor. I'm sorry. Was just laughing, and then I was just like, Jordan tries to step up as the leader, but no one's following.
Yes.
JJ makes a shocking appearance, and Layla urges patience to beware of her number one fan. Also starring Samantha Logan, Breezy, Monet Mazur, Cody Christian, and Kariba Westbrook. Welcome back, Grace, once again.
Oh my gosh.
Avi or Abby Ubian directed the episode, written by Adrian Dukes. Come on up!
I might be here for
We ready for you, Adrian. Predictions. Let's get Miko finna stalk.
Most definitely. Miko is sticking around. I don't know how long, but Miko's sticking around for a little bit here.
Miko is sticking around.
She about to
Miko
be
is
peeking
sticking
through
around. She's
Patience
gonna
window.
do something crazy,
Yes,
right? She did the flowers, which is not, but she's about to do something crazy in this episode.
Yes, she is.
JJ shocking appearance. What's a shocking appearance? Are they finally gonna know that he's an alcoholic?
I mean, shocking appearance because where he been at the last couple episodes.
Facts. But I'm also just like, are we literally gonna get Spencer spiraling and JJ spiraling in the same episode? Like, should not JJ be?
I don't think we'll see him spiraling, JJ. I think it's more so just showing more of what we've already been getting from him. That's leading to because I don't think something big is gonna happen with him until near the finale. I think the main focus is going to be Spence and what he's struggling with this week here. But JJ will pop up and he'll still be trying to mask what he's going through. But you can still see pieces of it forming together to what's ultimately going to take place later on.
Right. No, I agree. Part of me is just like, how pleasant would it be and how actually shocking would it be if he comes and he's just like, I just got back from AA. Like, that would be
amazing.
That would be amazing, and we don't have to, sort of go this process, but I definitely think it's going to be what you said.
That's where I've been, guys. I've been getting the help I need. No, he hasn't, y'all.
Literally. And everybody but I think that would be such an interesting story to tell. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be such an interesting story to tell if he came. He was just like, I went to rehab, and everybody just didn't notice, because I think it would follow the theme of them not noticing and not realizing.
Yeah, that would actually be really good.
Obviously, because he was kicked out the house last
right?
time.
Get out. You're so disrespectful.
You are literally guess what? I was in rehab now.
Yo, I'm no longer trash.
But no, I think it's gonna be your thing. Jordan tries to step up as a leader, but no one's following. I need them to chill. He just had this great day. He just had this day that made his father proud. And now the team's not trying to follow him anymore, even though he's the one that got Kenny them clarity
basically
on their program. I'm calling shenanigans. Ridiculous. The team is trash. I don't care. I mean, for real, they've been in this circular pattern, and then seeing everything that Jordan just did to add clarity to this program, and no one's following that makes me mad. But I hope that they go on a line that it's just like that. Maybe he tries to, it's reminded me of the now shake hands, right?
Stop,
that Jordan needs to be a leader his way. When he's just when he calls the team and he's just like that embarrassing performance, that's on me. He's a quiet leader. He's not someone that needs to be super vocal. He just says what it is, and I hope they go that route with this story, and that he develops leadership in his own way and he doesn't try to be somebody else.
I feel like this is a good lead-in from this week with him actually like stepping up and speaking up finally. So I think it'll just be more
Yeah,
focused on him settling into that more.
definitely, definitely. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. Now, this has nothing to do with this analysis, but I'm like, now he knows this woman loves him. He fine. He
He
fine.
good.
He good.
Yeah.
He good. And Spencer. Come through, Darnell.
But look here,
This
we
one
need him.
hard headed Negro.
Yo, look, Darnell gonna be a little bit nicer to him. I feel he ain't gonna be calling him no Negro like that because he know he done lost somebody important to him. But at the same time, he not gonna take it easy on him either.
I don't think anybody is going to take it easy. I think we saw that Dr. Spears is back, right? Like
Oh
this,
wait, is he?
uh,
I just was asking for this man.
you're hiding your grief and it's turning toxic. Obviously, this is the episode we've been wondering where this wall punch is coming from. He punches the wall in this episode. He, what else? What else does he do? He's talks sideways to Dylan.
Yes,
He and
coming in my
Dylan about
little
to get
deal.
into it. Big deal now.
Stop! Don't remind
Big deal
me.
now.
That's a grown man.
Um, that is a grown man for real, for
I'm
real.
sticking to little deal.
Um, and you know what's so interesting? Because all these people that we saw in this promo, and I'm like, and where is his mother? Like I asked in this episode, why? What is his mother doing about this? Why is Olivia? Why does Olivia need to go? Even though this is something that she would do, but it's just like Olivia is going to. It seems like Olivia is going to Alicia and telling her that like Spencer's spiraling, and we need it looks like it's gonna be an intervention type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like why. And why is Grace not working? And why is Grace not working? Why have we not seen her in a promo?
Look, this lady gets on my nerves. She
Look,
gets on my
you
nerves.
got Dylan out here calling him out.
Gets
You got
on my
Olivia out here reaching
nerves.
out to Alicia. You got Coop trying to talk to him. Where is Grace?
And you know
Where
how
is
she
your
be.
parent?
You know how she be talking. She be like, Spencer, listen to me. You guys. I know it's hard losing Billy. Miss, like, come on, Shop. He don't need that right now. You see, it's never really worked in the
Exactly,
past.
bro.
Getting me
We
tight.
look. We need that Grace that barked this season.
Yes.
What? You didn't buy me groceries, Billy Baker did.
Like, I'm down,
Billy Baker did.
You take it back. Like, what?
We need that Grace back ASAP,
I'm
man.
not taking this mom here. It's like she be, and you know why I also feel like I'm not taking this because it seems so inconsistent. Like she be checked out
Definitely.
emotionally, but then be popping up randomly for the most random things for a couple you don't even like talk to. Like for a girl who you ain't even know, like what she was going through that whole day, you just be popping up out of nowhere.
You not gonna get her your foot off of her neck. I mean, neither am
You
I for being
like,
in that scene.
But I'm just like, come on. So the fact that now, no, I'm not holding my breath for her to be sitting here coming to Spencer's rescue.
I don't think she finna do anything, but
like,
she definitely gonna take the credit though. We all love you.
Yes.
We all came for you.
Your family is coming together
Olivia.
for you. It's gonna be
that was Olivia.
In.
That's Jordan. Look, even you know what's even crazy about this? Even Jordan is out here saying Spencer is like hurting more than any of us know. What? Like what? Why are all these people parenting your son and you are not?
Liv is going to be the one to save him. Like she going to tell Alicia just because. Forget that girl. I'm mad I even just said her name. I don't acknowledge her. I don't.
Oh my gosh. I think she's going to Alicia to show Spencer the gravity of the situation. Like, bruh, we still got a conversation. And
my thing is, he just didn't want that girl cooking for him. So, like, he don't want her in this situation here either. But I feel like also Liv is like, that's his
the
girl.
Two of them standing together. How much y'all want to bet they gonna have them stand next to each other?
Who?
Alicia and Liv.
Oh.
How much y'all want to bet? Why am I bringing up my Baltimore news? How much y'all want to bet?
Oh my gosh. Yo.
I haven't said that phrase in ages. I don't even know.
She's like, this his girl, and he's struggling. Let me see if she can help him because he's not trying to open up to no one else. Matter of fact, yeah, so she could get barked on by him for trying to be all up in his business, and she could be sent somewhere because he ain't gonna listen to her. He needs somebody that really, really knows him that's gonna get him to open
No,
up,
but
which
it's
is
gonna
why he
be
shut them
together.
out.
It's gonna be the intervention together. It's gonna be all of them in a room. I'm convinced. It's gonna be Darnell. It's gonna be Alicia. It's gonna be Liv. It's gonna be Jordan. It's gonna be Layla. They're all gonna be in this intervention, probably
No,
with
but do
Dr.
you
Spears
think
too.
ultimately though, do you think the intervention is the final straw? Like the intervention is what's going to cause him to like open up.
I think so. I think so, but do you know why that is? I think it's because he's been having these individual conversations with people, and those individual conversations haven't been working. If
But he hasn't
Kia
had it with
coming
Liv.
back, yeah, they have. No, Liv. What do you mean he hasn't had it with Liv? Liv has been trying to get him to talk about it too.
No, but
She
he
asked him the very first episode.
I'm saying he hasn't actually like spoken to her about the situation at all. He's mostly been there to help her. But if she actually goes to him and he opens up to her, I feel like it's going to be Liv that's going to get him to express
I
all of
mean,
his
I feel like
feelings.
Liv is going to organize it, but I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
She's like, it ain't Liv.
I think him rejecting the phone call signified that Liv alone can't do it.
That's what
I
you thought
mean,
it
and I'm sure
signified?
she could.
I thought it signified that Liv is the person, and that's why he ignored it. Like he
No,
couldn't
no,
deal with
one
talking to
thousand
Liv.
percent, 1,000%. There's two things could be true at once. So I think you're right in that she can't, but I'm saying like I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if the one conversation with Liv. I'm sure it could. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if that was possible, and that like I think it's a very doable thing. But I think the story that they're telling right now, he becomes someone almost unrecognizable. Is that he is pushing his grief so far down at this point that the further he goes into this isolation, the further he gets from the Spencer that is like that the one that like Liv can draw back out of, this thing, because he's sort of going further and further into himself and into a person that he is not. So I think just like Liv needed a village, like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't and let me start with this, act like I know. It wasn't Jordan and Layla alone. It wasn't, Laura alone. It wasn't Spencer alone. It was all of them together, mentioning Coop. And, so for Spencer, it's going to be all of these people together, his village now that's coming. And I think the reason why I think it's going to be a big intervention and that is going to be the emotionally high moment is that first of all, what happened the last time they had an intervention? They
Oh,
tried to get the intervention. He did it away, and Darnell showed up, and he was just like, "All right, whatever, man. Go ahead, go ahead." But Billy, who was mad at him for like the first time ever, right? Was finally the person that was just like, you know why you ain't going, and that's what got him to do it. Billy's not here to do that anymore. So this group of people to coming together, seeing Liv and Alicia standing together, seeing Darnell back from whatever, seeing Layla, seeing Laura, seeing everybody there, I think it's going to be a mega scene. Seeing everybody there is going to get through to him that they not taking this no more, Spencer.
see, in my mind, I saw who was it this week? Flip, yeah, Flip
Mm-hmm.
and Kia as literally as his like mini. I called them his mini interventions. Um,
Oh yeah, for sure. That was definitely Flip Key. Don't forget Frosto. It was Flip Kia and Frosto that
oh
served as
yeah,
his like
Frosto too, my
mini
man.
interventions. Yeah.
I called them like his mini interventions, which I believe that they're gonna all be there to talk to him, but also at the same time, I see him still walking away from that conversation with all of them, upset and not dealing with it and not like expressing himself in that moment. Honestly, that's probably what he wants to sit here and punch the wall and then storm out. But I think also at the same time during that conversation, he takes in all of what they're saying because it is true what everyone is telling him. And then that leads ultimately to a conversation where
Oh
Live Girl comes
yeah.
in. Wait, is that not what you thought I was talking about the whole time?
Yeah, no, it's not what I thought you were talking about. No, I
Oh,
think, but what I'm saying is, I feel like the break for his grief, let me specify it that way. The break for his grief and him actually realizing that he needs to grieve is going to come from seeing all of these people together. So the what is it, the pop in the balloon, if you
Yeah.
will be the intervention. I don't think that it's gonna, because that's gonna be the climax. That's gonna be the high point of the story. And then to
Okay.
your point, there's gonna be a resolution. He has a conversation with Liv. Maybe who knows? They might give it to Darnell. No, I'm kidding.
I'm done.
Da Vinci. They're like, Da Vinci, we done got you on the set. Go ahead and have this conversation now. But to your point, it's going to be another conversation, probably with Liv, that is like where that comes to a resolution. But I think it's going to be after he's already grieving for himself. It's reminding me a little bit
Okay,
of like
great. You had
Liv's
me working
episode,
for a
right?
minute.
Like, and I don't even know if it's going to be him alone is going to actually truly grieve. I don't even think it's going to be Liv. I think it's going to be him, and then he has a conversation with somebody after the fact. But it's that breaking down in the car scene is what I see.
Okay.
Not necessarily it's going to be that, but I think it's going to be him coming to this, like maybe after the intervention, him, after screaming in Dr. Spears' face, right? Like him alone and being like, bro, I just alienated everybody.
You know what's so random,
So
but where I would like them to have him go and have someone meet him at for this like final conversation? It's
the
so
swing
random.
set,
How did you know that?
just because I know you.
Oh my god!
But honestly, would that not be special if the conversation is actually? But I don't think it's going to be Coop, because they've like their relationship is very different than it was in season one. But
Yeah.
what a nice callback to season one would it be if it was Spencer and Coop at that swing set,
Take me to the
and
swing
they had
set,
a
yo.
take me to the swing set, but I don't know if it's gonna be the swing set.
Look, even if it's not
That would
Coop
be so
there,
special
open it
though.
up. It would. I would. Oh my gosh. I would put that in the tops if they take me to the swing set.
I would put that in the top. Honestly, and for as much as I get on Coop, and as much as I love Liv and Spolivia, if they did a callback to season one in this way, to have Coop be the one that goes and finds this man, I think that would be just so cool. Just so cool.
Honestly, I feel like I'm leaning more towards that too because of her and Liv's conversation where she was like,
Hmm.
I was jealous of you or whatever. Um, but also with Liv Girl Lead and saying that she was jealous of their friendship and her being Spencer's person, for the longest time. So I wouldn't be mad if it is Coop.
Yeah, and the other thing is just like I'm so cautious of like the burden that we're putting on these other characters who are also like closer to the grieving part. And that's something that I said from the jump, like when we found out that Billy died, is and we had a whole conversation about it. Like we spent the whole Jordan Lib conversation talking about how it impacts Spencer. And it's like rightly so, but I don't want them to have to, and specifically Liv, I don't want Liv to have, even though she wants to and she will and she's happy to do it, I don't want her to be the one to shoulder this, like bringing Spencer back, because she is also still grieving, and that like is actually her dad. So, and with Jordan, right? Like he's hurting more than any of us. Like it's true, and there's a place for it. And we need to address Spencer's grief. But I don't know if I want her to shoulder that emotional burden of bringing Spencer back, if
Yeah,
that
I'm.
makes sense. And
I'm.
that's why I would also want it to be Coop.
Yeah, I'm sold on Coop now. His
Go
bestie.
ahead and watch me live anyway.
His bestie. His best. Look here, man.
I also think that would be a great way to bring their friendship back. Their friendship has not been the same
It ain't been hitting like
at
it
all.
used to back in the day.
It hasn't. It hasn't. And they got a chance here. They got a chance to make it hit. Even with him screaming in Coop's face, like, I mean, that is season one. Like, what, Coop, what? Da da da. But like, nah, like, really. And I think especially with them, I don't know, I'm kind of falling in love with this idea too. Is like, especially with them bringing Flip and Kia back,
Uh huh.
is just like, don't, and then Frosto's Crenshaw strong. I was like, I don't know if we need a tag
No.
line, but them being the one to be like, Spencer, I don't care what you got used to in Beverly Hills, sir. But you and Crenshaw, and these were people that knew you, that watched you grew up, don't even try to act like, whatever it is. So I think it would be so special for Coop. And that is their story, right? Like, Coop bugs Spencer until he will talk to her. So I think that is like, it's important for them to bring that back around. I think that like that in this story is important for them to bring that back around.
Also, for all the times this man done saved her, she could do some saving for him right now.
Well, Adrian, you got your tasks, sir.
Let's go. At the swing set.
At the swing set. Let's
Make sure we go back to the swing set.
Make sure we go back.
He storms out and she finds him at the swing set. That's all I want. That's all I want.
With Shawn Mendes, really bring it back to season 1 with Shawn Mendes in the background.
Stop! Dang! Oh my gosh,
so
long ago. Yes!
Oh, we need it, man. Yo, I've seen it. Also, we forgot to mention this. The song at the end. What's the song at the end of this episode? What is it? I'm forgetting, but it was such a.
I tell you, this music.
What is it?
Hit for me. I don't even know. I didn't download that one yet.
It's hitting. But shout out to that song. Everybody knows the song. It's a well-known song. It was great. It was a great, nice touch from Madonna Daisy Reed. So shout out to her. Shout out to the music supervisor. She redeemed herself after the random song in the back of Jordan and Layla's confession.
Oh, okay. Remember you were like, oh yeah, I think it's starting to grow on me. Girl, it was growing on me too. You know what made it grow on me?
The song is growing on me, I'm not gonna lie. It's very upbeat.
Yes, I love the way it like dies out during the dialogue. And then as soon as he stops and turns is where it picks up. Yeah. Yo, I love that transition so much. I'm like, okay, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
You got me.
It took a little bit, but you got me. It took like 3 times watching it, but you got me.
3 times, aka it took 50 times watching. I know.
Well, 50 times it was watched, but the 3rd time is when I started filming the song.
So, anyway, those are our thoughts. I apologize for this very, very long conversation, but that's what you get. That's what you get today. Thanks for listening.
Peace.